Novoeight anti-hemophilic factor recombinant. Please see important safety information at the end of this video. Please click below or see a Novo Nordisk representative for prescribing information.
I'm Vaughn Ripley. I'm 50 years old. I have mild hemophilia A. I had no idea that I had hemophilia when I was born in 1967. When I was 18 months old, I had my adenoids removed and they bled more than it should have. So the doctors decided to test me, and that's when we found out that I had hemophilia. My whole family was pretty surprised to hear that I had hemophilia, but it ended up actually opening a lot of eyes. Cousins and uncles and people who didn't know why they were experiencing bleeding problems, but now realized that there was a disorder that was out there and that they also maybe were experiencing it too. But my mom at the time she was really worried about me, and it was tough for me. It's not easy realizing that you can't do some of the things that the other kids do. And then there was definitely some times where I felt picked on because of having to deal with this. Anytime that I did have to go and get factor, we'd end up in the ER or having to visit a hematologist. And back then it took 8-9 hours because they had to thaw the product out. And then it dripped in, one drip at a time. Shortly after just starting to be a teenager is when I got HIV through the contaminated blood products that were available. When I was told that that I had contracted HIV, I was also told that I had fewer than 2 years to live. And I think that probably was the most devastating thing to me. I spiraled into a dark place. I was very angry at everything. It was a very tough time for me. And that dark time lasted for only a short period of time, though, before I finally started waking up and realizing that I needed to change and shift my pattern. My wife, an amazing woman who was there and supported me through all of this. Together, we were able to find a way to pull me out of that dark spiral. One of the most important things that it was going to be for me to stay healthy and to be fit. And I also found a nice side effect of that as I strengthened my body was that it helped with my bleeding episodes. I love the outdoors, so I found that there were workouts like running and biking and swimming, hiking, all of these things I could do. So at the same time that I got into fitness, obviously a big part of health is what you take in, right? And I found out through things like smoothies and good foods that I could eat and the different types of nutrition that I could do, I found those things were really beneficial too. But for the most part, my life is routine. If we compared our lives, I think you would feel like he's just like me. I don't want people to feel like hemophilia is something that's going to stop them from living life. Something I'm really passionate about is talking about the fact that hemophilia is just one piece of a ton of pieces in our lives. At the same time, I want them to be responsible. Every individual and situation is different. It's important that you talk to your healthcare provider to figure out what works for you. After talking to my healthcare provider and my family, I decided to switch to Novoeight. It's an injectable medicine used to control and prevent bleeds in people with hemophilia A. Novoeight is made by Novo Nordisk, who I'm partnering with to help educate people living with hemophilia. I've been using Novoeight for about 2 years now. I started investigating it, and it looked like it was going to be a suitable medicine for me. It really matched my lifestyle. For instance, I can store it at 86 degrees for up to a year. I can also take it with me easily on my bike or in my car. If I reconstitute out in the field and realize that I forgot something, I don't have to throw away my product. It can last for up to 4 hours. Novoeight is the first product that I use to self-infuse factor. So now I no longer have to visit the ER or a hematologist for each factor treatment. Obviously, I do still have hemophilia, but it's controllable. I'm not going to let it hold me back. I lead life like you do. I go out and I just be myself.
Indications and usage. Novoeight anti-hemophilic factor recombinant is an injectable medicine used to control and prevent bleeding in people with hemophilia A. Your healthcare provider may give you Novoeight when you have surgery. Novoeight is not used to treat von Willebrand disease. Important safety information. You should not use Novoeight if you are allergic to factor VIII or any of the other ingredients of Novoeight, or if you are allergic to hamster proteins. Call your healthcare provider right away and stop treatment if you get any of the following signs of an allergic reaction: rashes or hives, difficulty breathing or swallowing, tightness of the chest, swelling of the lips and tongue, lightheadedness, dizziness or loss of consciousness, pale and cold skin, fast heartbeat, or red or swollen face or hands. Before taking Novoeight, you should tell your healthcare provider if you have or have had any medical conditions, take any medicines, including non-prescription medicines and dietary supplements, are nursing, pregnant or planning to become pregnant, or have been told that you have inhibitors to factor VIII. Your body can make antibodies called inhibitors against Novoeight, which may stop Novoeight from working properly. Call your healthcare provider right away if your bleeding does not stop after taking Novoeight. Common side effects of Novoeight include swelling or itching at the location of injection, changes in liver tests, and fever. Please click below or see a Novo Nordisk representative for prescribing information. Novoeight is a prescription medication. You are encouraged to report negative side effects of prescription drugs to the FDA. Visit www.fda.gov/medwatch or call 1-800-FDA-1088.